Hello there. What's going on, everybody? We've got some news to talk about today because news from Atomic Mass Games and official announcements and everything are actually getting very, very close. Actually, sooner than you might have guessed. We're going to be talking about that today and where the source comes from and what we heard because it's actually pretty interesting. So, if you are new here to the channel, let me remind you, there's a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway going on right now. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. Also, there's lots more links down in the description below. Check those out at your leisure. On to the news. So today, during Atomic Mass Games' live stream, they do these a couple of times a week. And usually it's painting, and they're just talking about like one of the newer things from Marvel Crisis Protocol. There was the Medusa live stream today. They were painting Medusa. Will Schick was doing that and taking comments from the crowd. And this little tidbit jumped in. This is from actually Simone Elliott, who is head of studio over there. And of course, I was talking about, I was in there chatting with them a little bit, and this kind of popped in. So basically, February 3rd at 1 p.m. Pacific time, that is Pacific time, they're going to be making an announcement. And a pretty big announcement because it's going to be their first ever Atomic Mass Transmissions Live Star Wars edition. Now, there's obviously leaves a whole lot of questions, but Will Schick also talked about this a little bit during the end of the stream, how this was going to really be kind of their first live stream talking about 2021 and all of the future stuff. So it seems likely they're going to be talking about their official transition from taking over responsibility for games like Legion, X-Wing, and Armada. But if it's a live Star Wars edition, I wouldn't expect a whole lot of 2021 Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff, at least during this particular live stream. But they do a lot of live streams. So what can we really expect out of this? Now, February 3rd is kind of after... after a few weeks, it's not really that long. We do kind of think that we're going to at least see some more preview articles from Fantasy Flight before February 3rd kicks off. But the fact that there's some products that are getting very, very close to coming out that still haven't had preview articles yet makes me wonder if Atomic Mass Games might actually be doing the previews for these in their own style. Now, what could that mean? It might mean that games like Legion get the Marvel Crisis Protocol treatment as far as looking at individual models before we even get to look at the unit cards. So focusing more on the models. Maybe there'll be some painting live streams for upcoming stuff. So I'm just going to spitball and say, like, maybe we're getting Gungans, right? I've been wanting Gungans for a long time, for the flat maps and all of this, and we're recreating that Battle of Naboo, just wide open terrain, no walls, nothing, just tanks plowing away Gungans. Let's do it. Anyway, so let's say they do that, right? Then we might see a live stream of like Will Schick in the future painting up like a Jar Jar Binks or something like that, which would be pretty cool, Of course, that would be very different than the normal formats. We may see a difference in format because FFG's format was always like an announcement article that has a tiny bit of information, sometimes a spread, and then usually like 2 or 3 weeks before it comes out, you start seeing actual articles with almost 100% spoiler. And so Atomic Mass kind of does things a little different. They do it kind of all on their live streams as opposed to just publishing an article and here's all the stuff. And then it's on everybody else to kind of like, here's what we saw, and then talk about it, and a lot of community kind of dissemination. This actually makes it a little harder on me because their live streams, because they're in Pacific time, kind of coordinate with me kind of driving home from work, and makes things kind of a little, it's harder to catch the live streams at least from the beginning. So I have to make some plans. So helps, it'll help if they're not doing these Star Wars streams every day. Maybe I'll just take some time off of work to try to make sure that I'm there to cover them for you. Or maybe even might re-live stream it over to YouTube for those people who, for whatever reason, can't or don't watch Twitch, and maybe they want to see it. I don't know. I'll talk to them, see what they have to say about stuff like that. But yeah, so either way, I'll be covering it. We'll be talking about everything that they have to say. Now, February 3rd, this is in like 2 weeks, right? So this is getting close. Although there are 31 days in January, so January is got to slow us down until we get to February 3rd. The other big thing is Armada. What are we going to see for Armada? Because we've got February 19th is the next big day for releases. So we've already gotten those Legion specialists previewed by Fantasy Flight that are supposed to be coming out on February 19th. But perhaps we haven't even gotten the Armada announcement yet. Are they going to start talking about this? Are they going to talk about Armada's next wave that's supposed to come out only 2 weeks after this live stream, or will we have a preview from Fantasy Flight before this? And X-Wing is another one, because X-Wing hasn't had anything talked about. There's literally nothing in development right now officially from X-Wing, although we do happen to know that there are three more Aces packs. We've got the with the Sky Strike Academy for the Empire, the Phoenix Cell for the Rebels, and with the Infidels and Blasphemers, or so. The name escapes me at the top of my head. I'm excited because this just dropped, and so I'm just kind of rolling with it. But basically, the Scum one. So we got the three Aces packs coming for X-Wing that you can already see on Lion Rampant Games. So you already know that stuff is out there, and I think that one was set for like March or April or something like that. So it's not like about to come out, but I'm wondering if they'll have a little bit. Maybe that's why we haven't seen announcement articles yet for some of these. And that they wanted to let Atomic Mass Games kind of take the reins and do the official announcements. And so that's kind of cool. I'm a little kind of eyebrow raising here, though, because the fact that this is a big deal and this was kind of just announced like in Twitch comments, as opposed to well, maybe by the time I get this video up, it'll be on social media and kind of more publicized. But that's one of the things I do. I'm here to help publicize and spread the word. So, tell your friends that the time is drawing near. Now, I'll be honest, I did not expect to be getting official news from Atomic Mass Games quite so quickly. And then again, this might not be that big of an official news. It may just be like a sit down and say like, hey, we're going to talk about the process. We have a long road ahead of us. It might be one of those type of discussions where they're saying, hey, look, we still have to work on development. They might kind of talk about the timeline and development life cycle for games, and like, hey, look, if we have to, start with old data from all the other people from Fantasy Flight, and then we have to start, trying to apply, maybe a new handhold to it to get it through the development process and into manufacturing, and of course play testing. And some things may have already been play tested. Maybe some things still need to be play tested. We have no idea where all the different states of information that kind of was in the handoff there, where that goes. And there could be, a pretty long roadmap to actually getting new product in your hands, and they might outline some of the timelines and manage expectations. I think if I were guessing, I would say that this particular live stream will have a lot to do with expectation management. I have been trying to stress that to you guys, for those who have watched us. Like, don't expect a whole lot too fast. But it is nice to know that they will be actually doing an official Star Wars edition of Atomic Mass Games, their live stream on Twitch. I wish they did it also on YouTube as opposed to just being on Switch. Not Nintendo Switch, Twitch. Too similar. But yeah, so I think this is exciting. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm curious what is going to come out after this. But as we hear more, as I hear more, I'll relay it to you guys, and then we will have heard more because you will have heard it and I will have heard it. It's about all there is to it. But yeah, so if you thought that the Atomic Mass streams on Twitch were just to watch somebody paint, you can get a little bit of more information from time to time, so I'm glad I tuned in today. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check out the links down in the description below. We've got masks, shirts, dice bags, socks, all kinds of fun stuff down there. It's a great way to help support the channel. Also, if you're interested, hop in my Discord. I got links to Discord down there. We can talk about this. Let me know what you think we're gonna see. What do you think we're gonna find out? There's a painting competition going on right now. I'm actually going to be announcing the winner for that here pretty soon. It's for the Armada Clone Wars stuff. You're going to get some custom Discord roles available, and it will not be the last painting competition. We're going to be doing more of those as new things come out. It's a fun time to be able to do, just to interact with the community, and sometimes I'll play games, and we'll play with members in Discord and things like that. But yeah, that's about it for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Big thanks to my patrons on Patreon. You guys are amazing and definitely help fuel this channel and make it possible. So thank you for your continued support. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. And as always, have a great day.